Hello? I think we might be live. All right, people. So this is the behind the scenes for... No, there's my adorable nephew. I mean cousin. Where is the frickin'... There we go. Ah, here we go. All right. Okay. Do we have... Okay, we are in order. Yep. Okay. All right, so for... Let me check something here real quick. Let's make sure that it went through. Ah, okay. We are working. Let's see if it came through. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Ah, yeah. Okay, we're working. All right. Sorry. Back to it. Okay. All right. So for, this is a little bit of behind the scenes for everybody who's curious as to my thought process and what goes into my sports prediction. But once it's all edited and stuff, you're not going to see the little extra stuff. But I'm going to go by all of the NFC teams, and I'm just going to predict team after team after team and try to see, how it goes and who I eventually have winning the division. Okay, let's start out with the New York Giants. Week 1 against the Vikings. That's a toss-up. I'm going to just say a loss, though, probably. Week 2 against Washington. That's probably going to be a loss. Week 3 against the Browns. Loss. Week 4 at home. Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys. At home. Why not? But Week 5 against the Seahawks. No. Week 6 against the Bengals. Nah. Week 7 against the Eagles at home. Nah. Week 8 against the Steelers. No, sir. Okay, Week 9 at home against Washington. Yeah. Week 10 in Germany against the Panthers. Sure. Give them a win. Bye week. And then right back to it against the Buccaneers. No. Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys. No. Okay, week 14 against the Saints. No. Ravens. No. Falcons. No. Colts. Maybe. But probably not. Okay, and then away on the road against the Eagles. No, sir. So I have them going 3-14. Okay, let's jump now to the Cowboys. Week 1 against the Browns. Ooh, that's a good game. That's a toss-up. Hold on. Skip. That's a toss-up. Dak. I don't think CeeDee would sit out this game over contract disputes, but Dak and the boys against Deshaun Watson. Where's that game? That's an away game. No. If it's no. Okay, Saints, probably going to be a win. Home game against the Ravens. No. Yep. Sunday Night Football against Russ or Justin Fields. I heard that Justin Fields might actually be the starter and Wilson might be the backup. This is going to be a No, not a classic. This is going to be a close game. Ooh. Okay, Steelers and Cowboys. Come on, who's going to win it? That's an away game. Nah. Okay, look at this. They're already taking a back seat right here. Starting out 2-4. Oh, Sunday Night Football on the road again. No, sir. Not against the Niners. Okay, Falcons, yes. Home against the Eagles. Depending on how... Because this Eagles game is going to be a loss. But this is going to be a win. Considering that they're, at this point, coming off of a win versus the Falcons, but they're 3-5. Nah. Home against the Texans. I can see them winning that one. Washington, I can see them winning that one. I can see them winning that one. The Bengals, no. The Panthers, yes. And then Week 16 Sunday Night Football at home against the Buccaneers. No, I think Baker Mayfield and the boys get it going. Damn. Huge step back season for the Cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 and 9. I think the Cowboys have a tough season. 8 and 9. Okay. For the Eagles, Week 1 in Brazil. I think they get a quick one on the Packers. Okay, Week 2 against the Falcons. Yep. Week 3 against the Saints. Yeah. Week 4 against the Bucks. Ooh, that's an away game. I don't think they get revenge. Okay. Home game against the Browns. Yes. Okay, away on the road against New York. No. That's going to be a win. Okay, on the road against the Bengals. No. At home against the Jaguars. Sunday Night Football. I think that's going to be a very close game. Oh, let me make sure that. Okay, we're good. Just making sure the music doesn't come through. I don't want no copyright claim. Okay. And then Week 10 on the road against Dallas. Did I have Dallas win in this one? I did not. Well, I mean, to this point, the Eagles are so much better. They're 6-2 versus Dallas's 3-5. Yeah, I can see them getting a road win. Then Thursday Night Football at home against Washington. Give me a W. Okay, on the road Sunday Night Football against the Rams. Ooh. Because Week 14, they're gonna beat the Panthers. They're most likely gonna beat the Steelers on December 15th. They're gonna beat the Cowboys at home. They're gonna beat the Giants at home. Okay, now we got this away game. Okay. They're not going 15-2. That's not going to happen. They're going to lose a couple. On the road against the Ravens. I have that being a loss. And then Sunday Night Football at the Rams. I'm going to have that be a loss. Where, okay, we have 2 losses in a row. And then that's what has the 5-game win streak. Because I don't... Late in the year, I don't think they lose to Washington, even in Washington. So they have a Thursday Night Football win against Washington, come back next week, Sunday Night Football, lose to the Rams in a close one, then probably get blown out by the Ravens, and then so they're looking at a 2 straight losses. That brings their loss count total to 4, and then at this point they'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-4, where it's like, oh my gosh, we're slipping, we might miss the playoffs, but then they rattle off 5 wins in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Because I don't see the Panthers beating them. By this point, I don't see the Steelers. Like, by this point, maybe Justin Fields is the starter because Wilson is stinking up the joint. I don't see the Steelers going into Philly and getting a win. Rookie QB, nope. Who knows if Dak and Zeke are going to be even playing by this game. They might be benched. Who knows? Okay. So their overall record, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 4. 4 losses, 17, 13-4. 13-4. And then for Washington, week 1 against the Bucks. Week 2 at home against the Giants. I can see that being a win. Week 3 against the Bengals. Nope. Week 4 at the Cardinals. Nope. Week 5 against the Browns. No. Week 6 against the Ravens. No. Week 7, I can see that being a win. Week 8. No. 2 rookies going at it for week 8. Caleb Williams against Jaden Daniels. Nah. Okay, week 9 in New York. No. Week 10 against the Steelers. Probably not. Okay, week 11, the Eagles. Nah. Week 12. Okay, so we're coming off of 4 straight losses. Week 12. Sure. I'll give them that win. And then against the Titans, yeah, I'll give them that win. They have a bye week, and then they got to go play the Saints. No. Eagles. No. Cowboys. No. Falcons. Can they beat the Falcons late December? You know, just for fun. Why not? Yeah. So they could potentially be a 5-win team. 5-12. Not the best, but hey, they got a rookie QB. Okay. Green Bay Packers. My boys. My beloved Packers. Okay. So week 1, I think the Eagles sneak up on us and can't get it done. Plus, I mean, we started last season slow too. So that's fine. All right, but against Indy at home, yeah. I'll put a W right there. At Tennessee, I can see that being a win. At home against Minnesota, I can see that being a win. At the Rams, I think that's going to be a tough loss. At home against Arizona, only because we're at home. If this was in Arizona, I could see just the Cardinals getting one on us. Hey, skip. All right. At home against Houston. Ooh. Here's where does the hype of the Texans skew my view versus my own personal team. Oh. To this point, we're 4-2. Texans might be 5-1, maybe 4-2 also at this point. I'm going to give us the win, but it's not going to be a close one. I mean, it's not going to be a big win. It's going to be a close, gritty win. Okay, Jacksonville, probably loss. Ooh, at home versus Detroit. Detroit does know how to come on the road and beat us. They have before in the past. Ooh. I'll come back to that one. Okay, bye week. At Chicago. We're winning that one. Versus San Fran. Probably going to lose that one. Versus Miami. Is this a Sunday night football game? Oh, that's a shame. That should be a Sunday night football game. Packers and Niners. Sunday night football. Would have been perfect. Okay, versus Miami. Thursday night football. Well, is Tua healthy? Is Tyreek healthy? Is Jordan Love healthy? We are a plus 500 team. Tua does have that glaring stat of versus plus 500 teams. I kind of have a feeling Tyreek Hill's going to tear apart our defense. I don't know about that one. That one's going to be a tough one. Okay, at Detroit. No. Okay, here's the thing. We'll beat Detroit at home, but we won't beat them on the road. Okay, at Seattle, I can see that being a win. Versus New Orleans, I can see that being a win. At Minnesota, I can see that being a win. And then against the Bears at home. to finish off the season, 2 divisional games to finish out week 17 and 18. I can see that also being a win. So let's look at this real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 wins, 6 losses. I think 11, 12 wins is definitely a ceiling for this team. Floor would be kind of like how last season was, where it's 9 and 8. At this point, because we beat the Bears twice, we beat the Vikings twice, we split 1-1 with the Lions. I think the team that has the better record versus Lions and Packers would essentially be the division winner. I think the Lions squeak out the division. Okay. Leones. Okay. Week 1 against the Rams. I could see that being a dub. Week 2. Okay, what's home and what's away? Oh, versus at. You gotta read it. Okay, home against Tampa. I could see that being a win. At Arizona. I could see that being a win. Versus Seattle. I could see that being a win. They got a bye week early. Oh, dang. They got a bye week and then they got to go through this. Ooh, that's terrible. That is a terrible time to have a bye week. Look at the NFL needs to have 2 bye weeks. If they're playing 17 games through 20 weeks, they got to have 2 bye weeks. At Dallas, I can see that being a win. At Minnesota, I can see that being a win. Versus the Titans, I can see that being a win. Okay, so here we go. I already said it before. Packers beat the Lions at home. I didn't see them having this record coming into town. I mean, they're 7-0. A little bit of an upset. Okay. At Houston, I'll take the Lions. Versus Jacksonville at home. Just because that's at home, I can see that being a win. At Indianapolis, I can see that being a win. So, gosh, oh my gosh, let's slow down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 10-1 to this point. Chicago, I have a feeling they're going to beat them. Okay, week 14, December 5th. They're going to win that one. Versus Buffalo. You know what? To this point, maybe Buffalo might have 3 losses because we're in week 15, okay? Maybe Buffalo to this point is 12-3. Or maybe Buffalo's a little above 500. They're struggling. Statistically speaking, yes, the Lions have the better record. They're probably number 1 in the NFC right now. They have all the momentum. I could see this being one of those weird games that they just drop at home where it's like, oh, wait, whoops, we dropped one. Okay, at Chicago, no way. At San Francisco, I think the Niners take care of business. And then at home, okay, look at that. 3 losses for the Lions. Come on now. 14-3. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go to the Lions. I'm in the Vikings. Okay. And New York versus San Fran. Nah. Versus Houston. Nah. And Green Bay. Nah. Against the Jets. With a healthy Rodgers. No. Versus Detroit at home. Thursday Night Football at the Rams. No. Wow, they have a tough schedule. Holy frick, look at this. Against the Colts, yeah. At Jacksonville. Oh my gosh, look at the slate of away games and then back to home. Okay, at Jacksonville, no. At Tennessee, yes. At Chicago, no. No, I'm going to take the Bears in that one. At home against Arizona. With the healthy Kyler Murray, probably not. versus Atlanta. Kirko coming to... I'm going to say they win that one. Get a little bit of revenge on Kirko. Okay, versus Chicago. Probably going to win that one. Okay, at Seattle. No. Versus Green Bay. No. And then at Detroit. No. No. So kind of a step back. A lot of this is due to the fact, too, I'm not saying that J.J. McCarthy would have broke out and had an exceptional C.J. Stroud type season as a rookie, but you look at their other quarterbacks, Mullins and Sam Darnold. We know how they've played in the NFL up to this point in their career. I just think with them, I think Kirk Cousins was a big key piece in why they were successful in the last couple seasons, but they just got rid of him. And having a good receiving core, with Addison and, Justin Jefferson, and then having a running back in Aaron Jones, it's great, and it can take you only so far, but quarterback is very important, and right now, they're missing that key piece. So yeah, I do have them going 5-12. Okay, to the Bears. The Bears, week 1. I have that being a win. In his debut. Okay, week 2. Sunday Night Football in against the Texans. I'll have that being a loss. Quick loss to be like, okay, let's settle the score, big fella. Okay, away at the Colts. I can see that being a win. Okay, at home against the Rams. Ooh, this is a... No. Puka's going to tear up that defense. Okay, but against the Panthers, yes. London game against the Jags. Jaguars are kind of invincible over there in London, so I'll give them the win by a week. Okay, against Washington, W. The Bears are coming to town. I might go to that game. Okay, but against the Cardinals, probably not. Okay, against the Patriots, yes. Against the Packers, no. Against the Vikings, yes. Thanksgiving game, probably not. Ooh, this is a tough slate right here. Lions, Niners, and then Vikings. Nope. Who did I have winning this? Yeah, I did have them winning. Then rounding it off against the Packers. 7-11 for the first year under Caleb Williams. I don't think is bad at all, considering he's a rookie and he's being thrown into the fire right away. 7 wins. I mean, against Titans, Colts, Panthers, the Vikings, Patriots, Washington, and the Seahawks. I mean, yeah. Now that I look at it, their toughest opponents: Rams, Packers, Niners, and Lions. So they have a couple games on the schedule where it's like, oh geez, this slate right here of division, then Niners, then going back to division. So from November to December, that's a tough slate right there. From week 11 through 16. This is going to make or break their season right here if they want to go to the playoffs. Okay, moving on to the 49ers. Okay, at home against the Jets. Look, because I want the Jets to be successful this season, I'm going to keep some things at bay. It's going to be the first week because here's what's going to happen. They're going to go into town, and the Jets are going to lose to the 49ers, and everybody's going to write off the Jets going, oh, Aaron Rodgers is washed. He's a bum. We knew this was going to happen. He should have retired after he got injured. And everybody's just going to write off the Jets. But then you're like, well, they just lost to the NFC champs. So let's not, panic too much. And then the Jets probably go on a huge win streak. Now, for the 49ers, though, oh my gosh, they could start 10-0. Let's get into this. Because the Vikings, yes. Rams, ooh, well, that's Rams on the road. Rams play them close usually sometimes. But don't they have a streak? They have a streak against them where they've beat them. Hold on. Let me look up that streak real quick. Rams versus 49ers. Because I remember that there was a streak for a little bit. Let's see, Rams versus 49ers last year. I don't remember if that game was close. Ooh, that game was close. That's only a touchdown. That is only a touchdown. You know what? I'll give it to him. But then they beat the Patriots. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Seahawks. They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Cowboys. They go to the Bucks. They whoop up on the Bucks. They whoop up on the Seahawks. They whoop up on the Packers. I'll have them losing a close one against the Bills. But then they whoop up on the Bears. Beat the Rams. Whoop up on the Dolphins. Yeah, they're going to beat the Lions. And then they're going to wrap up the season with the W against the... Yeah, 15-2 sounds... 15-2 seems right. Get... Thank you. Get out of here. Their biggest games... Lions, Bills, Chiefs, Rams, and Jets. That Dolphins game is a big game, too. We'll see how the Dolphins are doing. Like, if the Dolphins are having a season kind of like how they're having, I could see that. I could see the Dolphins sneaking out a win in that one. But from this point of view, just straight shooting, I got to give it to the 49ers. Taking all the momentum, winning the majority of the games that they're favored to win, having a crisp 15-2 season. Okay, Rams. Let me know. What the... You know what I just realized? This is our home schedule. This doesn't include their aways. Hold on. Frick. Give me 2 seconds. No. That's 2023. I need this, but 2023. Ah, here we are. See ya. Hold on. Oh, it's so blurry. It'll have to do, though. It is so blurry, but it will have to do. Okay, week 1 against the Lions. Nope. But then week 2 against the Cardinals. Yep. Week 3 against the 49ers. Yep, I have that being a little bit of an upset. At Chicago. Did I have Chicago winning that one? Hold on, let me hop over here. No. No, I did not. Okay. Against Green Bay, week 5. I can see that being a win. Okay, versus Vegas. Easy W right there. Minnesota W. At Seattle W. Okay, versus Miami. They're rolling into Miami. Oh, no, they're not going to Miami. This is going to be a home game. And they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-1 against Miami, who's probably 5-2 at this point. Maybe also 6-1, 6-2, maybe 7-0. It's going to be a big game. I'll take them at New England. That's a win. Home against the Eagles. That's a W. Hold on. Did I have... Yeah, I did have them losing that one. Okay, back to the Rams. At the Saints, it's going to be a win. At home against Buffalo, I can see them beating them. Okay. At San Francisco, they're probably going to lose that one. Okay, then at the Jets. Whoa, get back here. They're going to trip up a little bit. I have them dropping 2 in a row, where they're at this point in the season where we're in week 14 and they're 13-1. They're probably going to be the number 1 seed. But then after week 16, they drop 2 in a row. They go down to 13-3. But then they wrap up the season taking care of business against the Cardinals and the Seahawks, ending the season with a record of 14-3. Okay, to the Cardinals. What's this? Let's skip. All right. Tough road loss to start things out. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Wait a minute. Who did I have? Oh, yeah, I did have him. Well, no, that's an away game. Dang. They have a tough start. They have a really tough start. Jeez Louise. Goodness. Okay, at home against the Chargers. So we're in week 7 and the Cardinals are 1-5. Ooh, jeez. Because let's do... They're going to beat the Bears. I don't think they beat the Jets. Oh, man. I can see them beating the Vikings. Home against the Seahawks, I can see them getting that W. Against the Patriots, I can see them winning that one. Against the Panthers, I can see them winning that one. But then on the road. And then at home. Dang. They have a freaking tough schedule. Like, look at this. Look at this. Playing the Bills, Rams, Lions, Niners, and Packers. All just in the first 6 weeks. And then Chargers. We'll see how the Chargers are at that point. but then it doesn't get any better. By then, 2 out of the next 3 matchups, they got to play the Dolphins and then the Jets. They have a freaking tough schedule. Where I'd say that they could make a push to try to get that 7th seed in the playoffs is right here. Week 13 on, where they rattle off 4 in a row. We'll see how they play against the Rams and the 49ers to end the season. And I could see if they sneak out, 6 wins in a row. That'd put them over the top to having, plus these 3 wins, 9-8. Maybe get into the playoffs as that 7th seed, but we'll just have to see about these last 2 games. I think this division, it's going to go to the 49ers, but to have that second team from the West, it's going to go to the last week. So yeah, 7-10. Probably 7-10 for the Cardinals. Okay, let's go Seahawks. Week 1. Yep, W. Patriots, W. Against the Dolphins, no. Monday Night Football. Against, probably not. Against the Giants, yep. Thursday Night Football against the 49ers, no. But then against, I'm going to give that to the Falcons and Kirko. Okay, against the Bills, no. Against the Rams, no. Against the 49ers, no. Against the Jets, no. Am I tripping? I might be tripping a bit. Yep, 5-12. Ceiling is probably 10 wins for the Seahawks, but 5-12. Okay, next. Yes, the Falcons. Okay, preseason. Okay, let's go to week 1 versus Pittsburgh. I'm going to give it to them. I think they can get it done against the Steelers. But then at Phil, no. Versus, no. That is a Sunday Night Football game, though. I will say, that is a Sunday Night Football game. And it's at home. No. I think the Chiefs can still get it done. Okay, but then against New Orleans for division play, yep. Then versus Tampa, probably not. At Carolina, yes. Versus Seattle, yes. At Tampa, probably not. Versus Dallas, I can... No, I think Dallas can take care of the Falcons. Okay, at New Orleans, I can see that being a win. At Denver, yep. Versus the Chargers. How is Herbert going to be 13 weeks into the season? I'd take the Falcons in this one. Okay, at Minnesota. Who did I have winning this one? Yeah, because it's going to be Kirk Cousins' return to Minnesota. That'd be a loss. Okay, at Vegas, I can see them winning that one. Okay, versus New York, absolutely. Versus Washington, absolutely. And then versus Carolina, absolutely. So they finish off the season strong with 4 wins. Okay, now let's add this. Let's add this bad boy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 wins. Hey, 11 wins, 6 losses. That's not bad. That is not bad for the Falcons. Okay, let's go to the Saints. Okay, week 1, W. Week 2, ooh, against the Cowboys. No, I think the Cowboys can get that done. Nah. At home against the Bucks, I'm gonna give it to them. Like the Saints and the Bucks, they just trade back and forth. Okay. At home against the Broncos, yes. On the road against the Chargers, week 8, probably not. But then I do see them bouncing back against the Panthers. And yes, against the Falcons. Week 11 against the Browns. Who's going to be the QB? Is Watson still going to be healthy? Is Nick Chubb going to be healthy? What about Myles Garrett and the defense? Team for team, full health. Browns are the better team. So I will take the Browns. Okay, at home against the Rams. Maybe that's a toss-up. We'll come back to that one. On the road against the Packers. Well, hold on, we'll get there. Okay, on the road against the Giants, I can see that being a win. And then at home against Washington, I can see that also being a win. Against the Packers on the road, no. But then at home against the Raiders, yes. On the road to end Week 18 and the NFL regular season against the Buccaneers, probably not. So to that point, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking at an 8-9 Saints team where they missed the playoffs probably by that much. Okay, the Panthers. Okay, week 1. No. What do we got playing over here? Week 2, probably not. Week 3, Week 4, Week 5 against the Bears. Oh man. Oh gosh, I'm trying to give this team the benefit of the doubt, but they're bad. The Panthers are bad. They're not what they used to be. I can see them upsetting Washington. I can see them potentially beating the Broncos and Washington. We'll just see. That's to be determined. At home against the Falcons. Yeah, I had the okay. I did have the Falcons winning that one, so. Okay, at home against the Saints. Probably not. Okay. Against the Giants. Potentially, yes. That is a team that they could beat. There's no excuse that they can't beat them. Okay, against the Chiefs. You know what's silly is, to this point, okay, we're in week 12. They only have 3 wins. It's a home game against Kansas City. I could see this being one of those stupid games where Kansas City just can't get first downs. Travis Kelce keeps dropping the ball. Marquise Brown or Xavier Worthy is dropping everything. Like, it's just one of those off days for the Chiefs, because it's that perfect, afternoon slot game in Carolina where everybody's like, dude, what is going on with the Chiefs? They were on a 5-6 game win streak, and then they go play the worst team in the league, and then they lose. And then, like, all the memes are made of, like, the full circle where this team beat this team, this team beat this team. And it comes full circle where the Panthers lose to the Chiefs. Do I think they'll beat the Chiefs? Absolutely not. But for meme sake, and where the NFL is just funny in that way, they're winning this game against the Chiefs. Maybe. Probably not, but I could see it be one of those weird, of course, the Chiefs lost this game. Okay. Then week 13 against the Bucks, no. Going on the road against the Eagles, no. At home against Dallas. Yes. But against the Cardinals, Bucks, and Falcons, no. So 4-13. 4-13 is ceiling. This team is just so bad. They're so bad. But we'll see. Who knows? I could be eating my own words when Bryce Young goes on an MVP type season. Okay, last team. Here we go. Let's finish this video off right. With the Bucks. W. L. W. At home. Hold on. Do I have the Eagles to lose in this one? I do. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think they could jump on the Eagles in this one. Okay. On the road against the Falcons, probably not. But then I think they can bounce back within the division, get that win. At home against the Ravens, probably not. We'll see what kind of team Baker and the Bucks are in this Ravens and we'll see early against the Lions, but by this game we should know whether or not. I want them to beat the Chiefs, I really do, but they're probably not. They're probably not going to win that one. At home against the 49ers, probably not. Okay. And then against the Giants, yes. Well, let me back that up a little bit. Okay, then against the Panthers, yes. Against the Raiders, yes. Against the Chargers, yes. Against the Cowboys, yes. And then they just finish off the season strong against the Panthers and Saints. And after the 2 back-to-back losses and 3 losses in 4 weeks against the Ravens, Chiefs, and San Francisco 49ers, you could write them off and be like, okay, this team's done. But then look how favorable this schedule is towards the end of the season, where they got to play the Panthers twice, Saints. So there's 3 potential easy divisional wins. Beat up on the Giants. Take care of business against the Chargers and Cowboys. They could easily find themselves finishing this season super strong with 7 wins. Maybe. Might be crazy. Might be a little high thinking that, but 12-5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12-5 for the Bucks. That seems like a reasonable 12-5. So if they're 12-5, oh gosh, we gotta write some of these out. Hold on. Let's write some of these out. Sorry, we're going to try to do this really quick. Okay. The Giants, they only have 3 wins. Okay, next. Cowboys. How many wins do the Cowboys have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They only have 8. Eagles. Eagles are definitely in. Eagles are definitely in the playoffs. Okay, they're 13. They got 13 wins. Hey, get out of here. I don't care about these ads. Get out of here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, too bad Washington's not making it with 5 wins. I think the Giants or Panthers are the worst team that I have on the NFC side. Okay, sorry. Packers, keep it rolling. Didn't I have the Packers winning 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did have them 1 and 11, so they're in. Okay, I'll put a little check mark by them. Dude, I think either the Lions or the 49. No, 49ers are the number 1. Lions are going to be number 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, sorry, Vikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, Bears. Duh, Bears. How many do the Bears have? Don't the Bears have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they have 7. Okay, and then here we go. 49ers have 15 wins, so they're in. Oh, the Rams. The Rams also have 14 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Oh, poor cards. Seahawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They only have 5. Okay, Falcons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saints at least win 8 games. It's not the Panthers, that's for sure. So I technically have the Panthers winning more games than the Giants, but no. Okay, let's see how many wins the Bucks have. Wasn't it 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 13. Hold on, let me recount this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so never mind. The Bucks will win the NFC South with 12 wins over the Falcons 11. Even though they might have the head-to-head or whatever, or they split 1-1, the Bucks have the better record. Because remember, back in 2022, the Lions had the best divisional record. Because they beat the Packers twice, they beat the Vikings once, and they beat the Bears twice. So they were 5-1 in division, but because they had the worst record overall versus the Vikings head-to-head, the Vikings went into the playoffs, and the Lions just sat at home, having knocked out the Packers. Because if the Packers would have won, they would have been the 7th seed or whatever, which that gave room for, I believe, Geno Smith and the Seahawks to go. But okay. All right, so I believe I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 7 teams here that I can put in. Okay, so the 49ers, look at this. 49ers will be the number 1 seed. And I'll make a cool edit for this later. But okay, 49ers are going to be the number 1 seed. The Lions will be the 2 seed. The Eagles will be the 3 seed. and then the Bucks will be the 4th seed. Okay, so that takes out, you know, Northeast, Southwest, because there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then next on the list with, you know, wins, 5th seed. Fifth seed will be the Rams with 14 wins. And then, okay. Falcons 11 wins versus the Packers 11 wins. Okay, do we have a head-to-head against the Falcons and Packers? Let me just double check here. Nope, they didn't play each other. Okay, but Packers ended on a 4-game win streak. Let's see what the Falcons ended on. They also... Well, they had a better end of the season. I don't think that's how that actually works. Oh, man, it looks... It would then go to division. Who had more wins in the division? Hold on, let me see how many division wins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see how many the Packers had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the Packers are actually going to be the 6th seed. Even though they have the same. And then the Falcons. Okay, Falcons will be the 7th seed. Okay, and then the Falcons have to go play the Lions. Hold on. Let's see here. And then the Eagles will play the Packers. How did I predict that? Holy shit. Eagles, Packers. I did make a joke earlier about the Eagles and Packers running into each other in the NFL Top 100. And then the Bucks and Rams will play each other. Bucks are the 4. Rams are the 5. Okay. So out of Lions and Falcons, obviously the Lions are going to win that one. Okay, Eagles and Packers. I'll probably take the Eagles. Bucks and Rams. I'll take the Rams. Okay. And then, yeah, I think the Rams can get an upset against the Bucks. So then the Bucks would have to go play the 49. Wait, hold on. The 49ers would then play the Rams. I'll take the 49ers in that one. And then the Eagles will play the Lions. It'd be in Detroit. I'll take the Lions. And so then it'd essentially be a 49ers versus Lions NFC Championship rematch of 2024. Them meeting up. And out of 49ers versus... Here's what it looks like. It kind of makes sense, but it doesn't. I'll do a cool graphic and stuff to end the video in the official prediction video. But to wrap it up, 49ers versus Lions in the NFC Championship game. I got to take the 49ers getting back to the Super Bowl, trying to finish the job. But 49ers do have that history of going, losing, going. Like, I don't know. Haven't the 49ers been to like 4 straight NFC title games, and out of the 4 straight they've only won 1 because they lost to the Lions. They've lost to the Lions. They lost to the Eagles, and then they won last year against the Lions. So I don't know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that, predictions and all that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for following along in the stream if you hopped in and out of the chat. I'll try to catch you guys in the next few. See ya.